What's going on, everybody? Today is Monday, August 26th, and it is absolutely beautiful out here in Astoria, Oregon. Oh, it's so nice. So nice not getting a ton of wind, especially out of the south. It's nice not getting rained on. And what's really nice is that the fish are biting very well. And there is a metric ton of fish out here. We fished on the Oregon side this morning, and it was meh. The first hour was really good, right at high slack, and then it kind of died off. We followed them along the green line down towards Hammond. It was good enough fishing. I mean, we're getting a bite here, bite there, but it wasn't anything to write home about. Just got tired of that, so I figured we'd run over to the Washington side and fish below the bridge. Got a few bites there too. We lost a lot of fish, and so did a lot of other guys. The fish are just biting funky. They just kept on coming unpinned. But we ended up finding a lot of fish above the bridge again on the Washington side. And I think what's happening is, here's what I saw on the Oregon side. Every single time I saw groups of fish come through here at the bridge, I would see them swimming at my active target. I'd see them swimming upriver, even on the outgoing tides. They were swimming upriver. So these fish have been here transitioning for a few days, and they are nuking back up to the spawning grounds. So what does that mean? Usually Tongue Point fishes on the first or second day of growing tides. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is the smallest tide. So usually it's another day or two yet before Tongue Point goes. It might be tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. But these fish are definitely moving up. However, this is probably one of the cooler water temps that we've seen down here in several years, which means that these fish may not be staging up in the area that much at all, and could just be cruising, and so Tongue Point will just always have fish in it, and the fish that are there just transitioning and moving on up, almost like fishing at any other spot upriver, around I-5 or Mouth Lewis or whatever else. So today, as far as color goes, it was definitely bright. Mexican hat was what they wanted. Brighter the better. Chartreuse, bright beads, a lot of tinsel. Those fish field baby hoochies, just bright is what they wanted today. We were getting into a lot of coho, so I put on a coho spinner, the silver and white blade, silver and white blade with a pink dot, and that one got bit pretty good by the coho, but it also got us our last Chinook. We ended up getting all of our Chinook and all of our coho. Great day, phenomenal day. I really didn't think that we were going to get that many coho, but there are a lot of coho starting to show up here on these smaller tides. It's excellent. I know a lot of boats that found a lot of coho today, so to be able to get our coho and Chinook, that's great. Sorted through a handful of wilds, but we got all of our fish. We got every person on the boat got one king, one coho. That's fun. That's just great fishing. We wrapped up over there at Shipwreck, right on the flip, as the tide was starting to come in, and it was just unbelievable watching thousands of fish just pile through the Oregon side and the Washington side today. It was unreal. It was such a cool sight. So that's kind of the report in a nutshell. Here is, I told you guys I was going to do a little more research on those Noose rig hooks. Again, I've been wanting a different hook setup. I showed you guys the owner Dancing Stingers at the beginning of this season and a half for the last few years, because that was really my only option that I had, and that worked. And so I asked Fishfield if they could help out with that, and they put together a rig. And now this rig is actually based on what my buddy Brandon Glass has been tying up for a few years. But what he needed was a little bit of heat shrink tubing, so that way the braid didn't spin up, get twisted up, or wrapped around the top hook. So we're able to do that, put it all together. It's taken almost a year to get it all figured out, but I wanted to test them out a bit more here today. And my hook to land ratio was pretty similar to running a single treble compared to these double singles. But boy, when they were pinned, both hooks wrapped up around them. It was great. I didn't feel like I was missing fish or losing fish more than with treble hooks. So I was running half and half, 3 and 3. So I feel like it's going to be a great option. And the reason why I wanted them was because I wanted to not have to tie these rigs up and save myself time, because it takes so much time and dexterity. I'm getting old, guys. My fingers will start to hurt if I tie up 100 of those rigs. So instead, now I can just buy them, be done with it, tie one single knot, be back in the water fishing. So it takes 2 seconds to retie a rig too. So I pulled them out, showed it to you. I was pretty happy with the performance. They stayed sharp, and they didn't bend out on even the bigger fish, so that was great to see. But yeah, the whole purpose of this was to create a rig that saves me time and effort, not too expensive. Again, I don't get commission. I'm not sponsored by these Noose rigs or nothing else. It's just something that I think is pretty cool, and I showed it to a lot of my other buddies that are down here that are guides, and they were all pretty excited about the time savings, making it an easy rig that's going to last a long time and not breaking the net. So here it is. Show you. Let's see. That's how it's set up right there. The hooks are opposing, looking different directions. That's 80-pound braid in between them, and they come in 1/0, 2/0, and 3/0. And that's braid in between, like I mentioned, and that tubing so that way it doesn't spin up or get tied up on itself. And all you have to do is tie one single knot right there on the top hook, throw your hoochie on, throw your beads on, throw your blade on, you're good. And this also works perfect for spinfish too. I ran a spinfish with this today, and it got bit really well, and those fish were hung. It was great. And this is the packaging for it, and it shows the hook size on the back. Noose rigs, we hang them. Yeah, I like it. That's 2/0 size right there. Cool. I don't know, just a cool product. Something that I'm very happy about, just because finally don't have to work as hard. Yeah, had to show those off. It's been a pet project of mine for quite a while, and Brandon got the whole thing started. And those dancing stingers are great, but they're really expensive. These are $4 for 2 of them. So yeah, $1 a hook. I'm gonna do that. That's fantastic. Rigged. So far so good. Treble hook, double hook subs are coming soon. I'm gonna keep trying these out. If I see an issue with them, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know, because I want them to be perfect, because I want to use them. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Today was a really cool day. I got to bring my buddy that is a marlin captain out in Kona. He's also fished around the world as a marlin captain. He has a place in Samoa too, and he's been really gracious towards me to take me fishing in all these crazy cool places. And I was finally able to show him my own backyard, and we stroked him. So pretty cool. I got to show him a really good time, really fun trip, and I got him the next 2 days too. So we're gonna mess him up. I got to show him how we do it here in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, marlin are cool. Actually, they're really, really cool. But we got a pretty neat little fishery right here too in the Pacific Northwest. Just a quick flight away. All right, guys, with that, I'm gonna go back, type a bunch of new rigs, clean the boat, just drop their carcasses. Time to go shower up, change, go meet up with my buddy from Kona, go have a little bit of dinner. Oh yeah, good day. I really hope it's good tomorrow. I really do. This morning was slow. I wasn't happy about that. I want to just get right on them tomorrow. Here we go. Let's do it. Later, guys.